My name is Elijah. I'm from Myanmar. Now I'm part of Australia slowly. This is my wife TALI, Grace, and this is my baby girl, Noble Grace. My cultural background is very complicated because I come from a country that have many diverse groups and different dialects. We have 135 dialects.
Especially living there for a year, there's a lot more need. And so you know need, you know desperation in a level that you don't know in here. Getting to know neighbours and being a part of that community or being part of like a church group and stuff like that, it's like that's just basically how you're going to survive.
There is a saying, right? So they said going to a funeral once is equal to 10 times going to a church or a monastery, because you learn going to a funeral one time will teach you the same amount of learning or life going to church 10 times. I can say that in Burmese. It's a very short, but explanation is long anyway. Through a funeral, you learn a lot. You see life more different. Like you kind of have this. You won't you don't take things for granted because you see the dead there, right there, teaching you a lesson right there.
My name is Kay. Currently living in Sunshine Coast with the two lovely kids and my wife in here. My cultural background is South Korea. Basically, we respect for the each other and just like respect for the older people. Why we are asking to the older people first? Because they, as you know, that they living more than us, and they have the more experience for how to get out of the that situations. And they have idea, so yeah, that's why we just always asking them. Normally, when we doing the first on the desk, we starting preparing some good food, and we just gathering all the family as well. Yeah, normally basically Korean culture, we based on the family. Whenever we sharing for the joyful will be double, and sad will be half.
Okay, so I'm YENNY Indonesia. I grew up in Indonesia, but I work in different places, different islands, and I also abroad in Middle East and different cultures. And including here in Australia, I've been involved with refugees from Iraq, from Syria. Funeral also the body in the house, and people come, show honor and respect. And that also can last for 1 to many days, like 5 days or 6 days. People will come also, like 24/7 kind of, like morning, night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever, it will be people there. Normally it's not good to cry. Like, I mean, where I grew up, like I experienced myself when my dad passed away. I came in running, crying, and then I got rebuked by my older brother, like, don't cry, and yeah, so that's the norm.
So my name is Bruna. I work at Good Life. I'm a Brazilian, and I've been in Australia for almost 14 years. Brazilians, we are very emotional. It's all the emotion involved, you cry a lot, and it's hard to overcome something. So for a lot of us, we're still sitting on the grief or on the loss or in the pain for a long, long time, and it's really hard to overcome that. Yes, the big difference is, and we are very get together, and Australians, I think you guys are more individual person. So if you are in pain, if a Brazilian is in pain, we like to share. Like, okay, let's share and let's have someone to feel that pain with me. And I think that's the big difference that I saw in Australia. Because I know a lot of Australians, they're like, want to keep it for themselves and not be a burden to someone else. But we like to share. We like to have someone else feeling with us. Yeah.